Hello, this is Patrick. Welcome to Chart Built Wealth, Profitable Investing with Technical Analysis. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers. And um, I wanted to make a new buy recommendation, which I think would add some diversification and an asset in a sector in the stock market that we don't have exposure to that I think will outperform over the next couple of months, and it is a boring sector that people underinvest in, but let's get into it. The recommendation is to buy Hershey, HSY. It pays about a 3.20 dividend. I think the quarterly dividend is in June. It may be semi-annual, but I think it's quarterly, June 16th, I believe. Uh, I think the potential here is big. I like the fact that it is a overseas stock because when your currencies are outperforming, your stock market normally outperforms. So I believe that Hershey is still Swiss owned and the Swiss franc is strong, and I expect it to get stronger. I may actually do a recommendation on that later tonight if I get home in time. But Hershey Foods, HSY is the ticker. Here's what we got going on. We have potential big, not big, I would say, what is this? About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months in the making. So this isn't a 3-year Exelon pattern or a 2.5 year Antero Resources pattern, but this is a legitimate pattern, 8 months in the making. It's an bullish inverse head and shoulders pattern. We got the left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder. We think that's what's developing right now. And within that, on the right shoulder, we have a small inverse head and shoulders pattern. I wouldn't call this a clean breakout yet, but it is looking pretty good. And if we can close at say 172, the price projection of the smaller pattern is 185, and that would get us close to completing our right shoulder. But if it can get above 192, our price projection is 250. So, that's a lot of ifs, but we have from current prices, that's 45% higher in a boring stock like Hershey. My stop is 160. Here, let me go back. My stop is here below the previous low. I like this confluence of moving averages as support. So, but I wouldn't want to see it break its prior low. So my stop is 160. Point and figure chart looks good. We got a nice bullish trend line. This is a stock that has just gone sideways for a couple of years. So after having a big run. So the price projection based on the point and figure chart is 195. So 25, I don't know, that's about 15% potential upside based on the point and figure chart. But again, if it were to get anywhere near that, we'd be on our way to our big inverse head and shoulders pattern price projection that was 250. So I want to show you something a little bit different when I look at stocks, and that is relative strength. So this pits Hershey against the S&P 500. So over 2023 and half of all of 2024, you really didn't want to own this stock if you were trying to outperform the stock market because it underperformed. But it looks like that's changing. The downtrend is done. Even on the relative strength chart, we're forming a potential inverse bullish inverse head and shoulders pattern. And, another up week, if we could get that of outperformance, we would have a confluence of moving averages holding support for us. So the relative strength is starting to perk up for Hershey. This isn't the only stock in the group that I like. I just can't talk about them all. Smuckers is another one I like. The ETF for consumer staples would be a fine addition. XLP is that ticker. So again, this is something that I want to have money in, and you should too. Thank you for watching Chart Built Wealth, Profitable Investing with Technical Analysis. Please like and subscribe. Have a great day, a great rest of your weekend, a great Mother's Day. Talk to you soon.